Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again. Welcome back to another movie review, aka after I saw. I'm in my backyard right now because, I don't know, I kind of felt like it was more appropriate since there's more field out here. And the movie I'm about to review takes place in sort of like a long field area. But anyways, welcome to my review for Lamb. Now, Lamb, I actually have quite a bit to say about this one. I'm not going to try to go too in depth, but yeah. A lot of you probably haven't heard of this movie. That's okay because it was only playing in one theater near me. But anyways, Lamb, it's a Swedish film involving around this married couple who live on a farm in the mountains, and what happens is they have like this herd of sheep, and one of them has like, you know, a bundle of lambs, and they decide to treat one of the lambs as if it were their very own. They treat it like a child, and after, you know, treating it like a child for quite a while, strange things start happening to the lamb like you would absolutely not expect. Like, this movie was far more different than I expected. In fact, this is by A24, and you know, they're known for making some really weird films, and this is absolutely one of their weirdest. In fact, it's pretty hard for me not to spoil, so there might be some light spoilers, so I will warn you guys. First off, you know how, okay, so remember the movie, Sorry to Bother You, the 2018 film, you know, that black comedy film that had the crazy ending where people turn into sheep randomly, like, not sure if the plural is sheep or sheeps, but whatever. Remember that? Yeah, that's pretty much in this movie, just involving like one lamb, pretty much. I, I don't really know what to make of this movie. Like, this movie was crazy, but in that great kind of way, okay? In fact, I love this movie, okay? I thought it was very well made. First off, the layout and the look of the movie is fantastic. How it takes place like on a snowy like mountain, and there's a farm and stuff, and the way it looks, it takes place in one full area, and it's just outstanding. And the acting is really good too. Performance wise, everybody does such a great job here, and there isn't a very big cast. Only like 3 people are in the movie, along with some couple of other characters who are in the movie for like a few seconds. But yeah, in fact, the movie just got better the more as I was watching it, because it was just so investing. And like I mentioned before, the sheep turns, or the lamb, because the movie's called Lamb, sort of turns human-ish. Like, it starts growing like human body parts, human skin. Like, it just had me confused. But that's what I wanted to see. Like, it had me like questioning like what was going to happen, but I wanted to see what the answers were, and we do get some of those answers. But although there is like this one like subplot where the one guy tries to kill the lamb, but he doesn't. But then there's like a grave like with the kid's name. The kid's name is like Ada or Ada. They say Ada, but I'm just gonna say Ada because that's what it more sounds like. There is this grave with the kid's name, or the lamb's name, on it, but it's not actually her. Like, she's still alive and stuff. So I had some questions. Like, they do have 2 animals. Was one of their animals named Ada? No, but my guess is that they used to have a kid named Ada. But that's just something that kind of confused me, and I'm not sure what to make of it. Also, the last act, it was insane. In fact, it's something that I kind of knew was gonna happen eventually, but the way it just closes, it just left me with so many questions that I do want to get answers for. But you know, it does have its questions, but it does get a lot of answers too. In fact, it might kind of feel like a horror film, but it's not really. I mean, there are some really unsettling and disturbing moments that aren't entirely bloody, but just to picture them in your mind is just enough to give you like a very unsettling vibe, like in certain parts with the lambs. Like, it was just insane, but I absolutely loved it. Overall, Lamb was a lot better than I expected it to be. It's weird, it's well acted. It's one of their strangest films since Swiss Army Man, but that was another great movie of theirs. It's definitely going to divide a lot of people. Critics are definitely going to love this more than audiences are. I'm one of the audience members who absolutely loved it. It's certainly not one of their most rewatchable films because there are some depressing moments. Like, it's not a very happy-ish film, but I mean, it does have its moments, but it's a very disturbing one that it's probably not going to be super rewatchable, but I still really enjoyed this one, and maybe one day down the road I might give it another watch, like if I want to have like an A24 marathon, because I just love their movies, and this is another one that I just found to be near outstanding. If it's playing at a theater near you, then I recommend giving it a watch. There was actually quite a bit of people who came to see this movie when I went to go see it, so yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Ward out. I know there's a mosquito that went by, but whatever. Ward out. And I was really happy.